Looking at that lifetime score, tied 2 apiece. So this one will give the winner that advantage in lifetime score. Pavelski was looking really good earlier, particularly his gauntlet plays, but right now he's starting off with the scythe and no attacks thrown out just yet. Was really waiting for Neeze to throw out something.
They look like teammates too. They both got the kingdom on the tag right there. So, you know, sometimes just kind of what the bracket does to you, man. You have to play your teammate at some point in time if it's ones. But let us see what transpires here. If we start off with a small Brawlhalla, say, you know, we've been seeing quite a bit of these Vals hitting these neutral sigs today on both sides. I mean, we saw Val Ditto, and both of them were actually getting it, but now Neeze doing the same thing. Pavelski, very good hot start right there. We're looking for Neeze to come a little further down to get that neutral layer.
Over to the scythe for the N-Sig. Not quite enough, though. Side air doesn't connect. And Neeze might be taking the first stock here. Yep, gravity cancel side light gives them the lead.
Very quick with it. Yeah, no waste of time, not doing anything super fancy. Doesn't need the ground pound or the down light ground pound. He's just like, as long as you push away from the stage, you already have no options. It's pretty much over. So Pavelski now got to come back. There was a situation here where Pavelski, if he was just a little higher, might have actually had that stock with the neutral sig, but now you can't find a hit. Does finally find it, though, right there with the recovery. So he decides to stay with, is going to go ahead and stay with the scythe. Seems like I've seen a lot of people, well, I guess in the 2 matches I've seen Scythe right now, they want the damage up with the Scythe, and then they want to take the stock with whatever the other weapon is.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Scythe, I mean, at the very least, it's early on in the set, so you want to get that like time on the Scythe where you're figuring out how they like to dodge out of your openers.
Okay, out of there. Neeze, nice with it. Man, that's really the Val special right there. You know, getting the hit and then, charge dashing into a neutral sig the other way. The reversal always seems to be catching people as they try to jump over you.
I mean, that's something that like Pavelski pioneered himself earlier on this year, was just going for Val N-Sig after Val N-Sig to the point where it's like basically the only move he used.
Well, I mean, it's kind of working on him now. I'm sure he's like, ah, yes.
I remember this.
It's like it's still effective. Okay.
Ooh, so is ground pound as Neeze takes game number 1 in convincing fashion.
At that, it's kind of crazy too, man. If you're somewhat of the pioneer of that gameplay, and it's now definitely starting to catch you off guard. 478 to 309, good damage per engagement as well. And I mean, even though it was mostly on that sword, you can still see put some respectable damage here on the gauntlets as well. 259 to 193. Nothing to slouch at all. So good stuff. 2 Neeze go ahead and take that first game. Pavelski looking a little lost right now.
Yeah, definitely struggled a little bit in that last one. And Neeze, I mean, he's just been coming alive, getting some great damage build. His sword looking good, gauntlets looking good, and he's already getting more hits onto Pavelski.
Okay. That.
He backs away. Didn't want to push that advantage after hitting that down air.
Okay, he's got to move right now, Pavelski. Okay, also gets kind of 2-taps him real quick, but I was like, don't let that one hit you right there. A little charge on as well. Definitely would have taken that stock from where he was at, but Pavelski has to get back into this game. Barely doing such, though. Seems like, you know, putting a little more damage into, or a little more points into the force isn't really going to help too much if you can't actually get the hit going for him, which seems to be the big issue. Neeze not allowing himself to get caught up by any of these air dodge reads or long combos that the Scythe can do.
Yeah, I mean, Pavelski's he's just struggling.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It looks nothing like Pavelski. I'm so used to him going for like reversals in those awkward situations, like a recovery at the top or going for a ground pound at the bottom, but he is just not finding anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the start that Pavelski definitely wants. I mean, finally, oh no, the reversal. All right, does manage to make it back though, lucky. I mean, that's one thing that's a scary weapon to get a reversal by too. That side air sending at that 45-degree angle down.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything.
He's playing 2s.
Oh, yeah, he was like, yo, someone else finish this for me, bro. There it is, though. Does at least get the down air to go ahead and take that stock under the stage, too. You know, it's going to be kind of guaranteed for him, but Pavelski has to get back into this game. I mean, he can definitely do it with probably like 2 air dodge reads to get him in the cover that he currently is, but Doesn't matter, though. Man, Neeze really good at chasing him down and then pushing him even further down with that side air of the gauntlets.
And fantastic air spacing, staying just outside the range of Pavelski's sight, and then going in once he throws out the down air, once he's in recovery frames.
Ooh, okay. Actually going to get out of there. Thought he was going to try to drop that down air, but I think he saw his positioning. Was like, I don't want to get scooped up for trying to go for it. So just leaves, goes back to the middle of the stage. Off the stage, hold on. Pavelski actually not air dodge or chase dodging back onto the stage there. Man, Neeze had enough of Pavelski. Yeah, he said it's 2-2, but I mean it's going to be an easy way for y'all to see how I'll take it to 3-2 right now. 507 to 254, man, doing pretty much double damage than Pavelski here.
Man said we both might be in Kingdom Esports, but only one of us can be the king right now. And Pavelski going to be forced off of the Mordex over to the Val of his own to hopefully bring this back. He has to win 3 in a row, otherwise Neeze is continuing on.
Wow, they decided to pick the same skin, and also the colors are very similar. Trying to throw him off, watch his visuals as well. Here we go. Neeze and Pavelski going at it for a third time. But this time, the first time that Pavelski brings out the Val himself. So another Val Ditto here in our block. Okay.
Quite a few Vals in the European region as a whole right now. Pavelski looking a little bit better. Oh, there's the N-Sig attempt, but Neeze avoids it.
That would have been large too, man. As far up as he was, I feel like that would have taken for sure. However, though, does not seem to matter. Neeze, does take a little bit of damage here, but he is definitely still taking stocks relatively quickly and without, waiting for these to take too long. I mean, Small Brawlhalla is definitely going to help out on that as well, but it's like soon as Pavelski hits red, he's already out of there.
And Pavelski is, Neeze has been very efficient at finishing off these stocks of Pavelski. Like, Pavelski is not finding any stock extension. Both of them swinging. Pavelski finds a nice 2-piece, might be able to get this stock, but Neeze with the GC sidelight puts the threat out.
And Neeze holding that, says hold that little extra damage. Looks for it all as well as he goes off the stage for that ground pound, but Pavelski does get the 2-piece right there, down light into recovery. But
trying to decide, it's going to be the sword.
Yeah, it's like, didn't take too much damage either, too. We're sitting in orange, but it's not a bad orange yet. It's not just to the deep orange. See if Pavelski can actually whittle his way back into this game. But Neeze looking for that jump out, still though getting a punish with the ground pound.
Winning out in the weapon mirror, was winning with the gauntlets, now he's winning in the sword ditto. Just finding more hits against Pavelski, winning in neutral.
Wait a minute. Pavelski.
Oh, the down sig.
Clean right there. Now, normally, seeing a lot of neutral sig there, but that down sig is going to cover a lot of space around the ground and sends Pavelski packing. He's already pretty much hurt, and that one does quite a bit of damage. Also, a pretty decent angle as far as KOing off the top. So
now it's tournament stock here for Pavelski. Nice double N light. Needs more N-Sig thrown out. Punished by Neeze.
Good punish too right there from Neeze. Trying to get max damage on it. Get a slight bit of charge into that side stick as well. Out of there. Can't get much more, though. He's off the stage. And Pavelski actually giving up a lot of stage right there, all things considered. I think Neeze probably had one more. Actually, what are we doing up here, though? The mix-up, I didn't know who actually got up there.
Yeah. It was all off-screen. Nobody knew who was below who, but Pavelski bet it all, and he got the stock, but he still needs to get through one more.
Yeah, he's hurting quite a bit. Tries to get a little extra damage there. Doesn't go for the down air follow-up, but at least doing a good job of avoiding Neeze. I mean, I feel like he's kind of one hit away from imminent doom. Neeze can find it. He's getting a weapon toss, but back onto the sword. See what he can do with this one. Pavelski, the gauntlet's looking good for him right now. Got himself all the way back into the game. Neeze having a hard time landing. Wait, but the turnaround himself, just like the way Pavelski turned around at the top of the screen. Pavelski turns it, or Neeze turns it around here at the bottom. Just tricking up with the landing, looking like he was going to go straight to the ground, and then immediate grab canceled, down light recovery, get him out of here. Yeah, they were both. I couldn't tell who got that hit.
Man, that was definitely a big gamble. But here's that final one where Neeze halts his downward momentum, gravity cancel, down light recovery, catches Pavelski. Pavelski was trying to bring that one back, but Neeze shuts it down. 3-0. He's staying alive. The Pavelski believers they're upset.
Yeah, I mean, there was something that Pavelski was throwing out there too. You could see he started up some animation, but it got snuffed out by that down light, and then yeah, obviously the recovery's coming right back. So.
Shout out to Von Decay. He was a Pavelski believer. I mean, he even put it in his prediction.